This sicko married New York special education teacher allegedly had sex with a mentally ill student multiple times, and she has since been sentenced. I'm going to share with you the unbelievable text messages she sent to the child, so be prepared because they are bad. So a special needs teacher has been sentenced to 25 years in prison after she repeatedly had sex with a student who was mentally ill. The student did indeed attend the private school where the teacher worked. So this is 36-year-old Sandy Carrazas Penez, and she is reportedly a mother of 3 and originally from Bethel, Connecticut. She learned her fate on September 19th, so last week, after she previously pled guilty to enticing a minor to engage in illegal sexual activity. According to reports, Sandy allegedly sexually abused the 16-year-old student from November of 2022 to February of 2023. This was at Bondi School in Yonkers, New York. They repeatedly met in her car to have sex. She also reportedly sent sexually explicit photos to the teen and coerced him into doing sexually explicit live streamed video calls that she referred to as his gifts. Authorities reportedly found a ton of disgusting text messages between the pair that really detailed the extent of the abuse. She stated in a text message in 2023 to the student that she misses his touch and kisses. She said, "I'm not going to lie, I sound like a pervert." "Why, yes, Sandy, yes, you do." She then said, "I usually go for much older men. Yeah, you're the crazy exception." She also reportedly told the student to delete messages so that they would not get caught, but, well, that didn't work. It was said in order for the two of them to meet outside their school, the teacher would allegedly tell the student to use day passes that allowed him to leave campus. Reportedly, on several different occasions, she drove to parks in Yonkers, the Bronx, and Staten Island in order to engage in sexual activities with the teen. The abuse was reportedly discovered by the school when she was seen off campus with the student in her car, and it was said they were caught in close contact in her classroom as well. She didn't care. Furthermore, in another text message with the student, she discussed their relationship coming to an end. She reportedly stated, "I know for me it isn't going to be easy. I will miss your kisses, hugs, and everything else." Then it was said there was one point she begged the teen to answer her during their school's winter break. She stated in one text, "Throughout your whole vacation, you have repeatedly shut me out. And the only time you would hit me up was when you wanted to fasturbate, drop the F out an M, or tell me that you were crushing on other teachers. Unreal." She then said, "I'm not a piece of ass with no feelings. You hurt me and you continue to do it. I care for you. I do not understand how you can doubt that." Furthermore, she sent a text to this student at one point stating that it sucked her cameras and her classroom work. In another, she told the student, "You made yourself seem like you were a complete prude, but you have your fair share of experience and experimenting. I can even say you beat me, LOL." According to the boy's mom, the boy suffers from mood disorder and schizophrenia. She said it was literal grape, drop the G, of a child with mental illness. Now, according to reports, Sandy initially denied all the allegations against her, and she tried to claim at one point she didn't even know there were allegations against her, like to news outlets that contacted her. She would try to say investigators never contacted her, and the student would tell her that he loved her, and all she would do was reciprocate that. Yeah, right. It was said at one point Sandy's husband became very angry and confronted her about the allegations and her being terminated from the school. It was said that Sandy had told him that she quit. He then told her, "You're done. If this is effing true, you're done. Pack your stuff and leave." The husband claimed that she then left their home and their 3 children with him, and she went to stay with family at Staten Island. Now, according to the student's mom, in addition to the text messages and photos, she said classroom video footage showed the two of them getting inappropriately close to each other. She even said the two of them sexually fondled each other during class. What the absolute hell? Reportedly, at one point, an assistant school principal cited Sandy for breaking the school's boundary division. This was after she and the student victim were caught eating together inside a science lab. She texted the student then after that saying she got in trouble. She said to back her up with this if they asked him about it. It was said at that time when she got caught, she claimed she had bought lunch for several students, and the only reason she was eating with him was because he was upset about something. The student then reportedly asked in a recorded phone conversation if they saw them having sex or him getting into her car. She just told him that they were saying they were too close, she and the student, and that it was like them being in a relationship, and that it goes against everything. She said, 1, because you're underage, and 2, because I'm your teacher. The victim's mom said that at that time she was irate the teacher had not been arrested yet. She even said, listen to this, that she went to the police and one of the officers said, "Where were these teachers when I was in high school? You've got to be kidding me." The mother further said that if her son was not an African American boy and if the genders had been reversed, the teacher would have been in handcuffs way sooner, and she may be right. This is absolutely unreal and sick and disgusting, but at least she was finally arrested and now she's getting the punishment she deserves. I just hope she spends the full 25 years behind bars. For more cases of Daily Dirty Teachers, make sure to follow and subscribe if you're on YouTube.